Bora, concentração aqui pro segundo tempo. Nosso time tem total condição de virar esse jogo, mesmo jogando fora de casa. A gente começou jogando muito bem, só a gente voltar na pegada que a gente tava no primeiro tempo. Bora pro jogo que vai dar sossegado. Vamos lá, já vamos começar marcando bem aqui. Começar marcando bem essa primeira jogada. Opa, bela puxada de cadeira ali. Joga com paciência. Jason Tatum. Chorou, mas caiu. Linda jogada do Tatum. Já cortando aí para 10 pontos, Jason Tatum.
Here comes the screen. Mikal Bridges, and a pass stolen by Boston to Hayward.
Não deu pra mim entrar ali.
To Horford.
Boa, Horford. Boa. Boa jogada do Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown zerado no jogo, né? Primeira assistência dele ali, mas ele não fez nenhum ponto.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Irving into the front court. The deficit is 6. Andre Drummond swats it. That's his 3rd block this evening.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And they call it
a simple
Faltinha boba, hein? Não era pra mim ter feito essa falta, não.
Mikal Bridges, a pass taken away by the Celtics. And he's fouled.
Boa, Hayward. Mikal Bridges fez a falta. Cara, vamos converter esse lance livre. A torcida tá conseguindo meter pressão na gente e a gente tá se assustando. Que é isso? Não, vamos matar essas bolinhas de lance livre. Boa, convertemos as duas. Ótimo.
Right now the Pistons have the basketball.
Engraçado, hein? Já estamos no terceiro quarto aqui, 10 minutos para acabar. E a gente tá com 7 pedidos de tempo e os caras também. Ou seja, o jogo tá desenrolando sem muita enrolação aqui. Nossa, perdi a bola com o Curry, cara.
Reggie Jackson rocks the rim.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired,
perdeu o domínio da bola
hand,
aqui,
check
cara.
yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to
fato
get
raro,
back in
né?
transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game. Not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Horford. And look
Agora
out.
sim.
Big finish at the rim.
Passe por trás das costas.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to
Ótima
leave
jogada.
any doubt when attacking the rim.
Jackson with it. Up 6. Screen coming. Jackson to Drummond.
Putz, quase conseguiu roubar, cara.
Not that time.
Bela.
Ball's controlled by Boston.
Sou mais você, Tatum.
Here comes the screen. Pass stolen by Detroit.
You go back to the principles.
Vamos lá, marcaram bem ali a gente.
Essa
bolinha no floater aí, arriscou não cair. Tava sozinho.
If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Aí é errado.
Andre Drummond sends it away. Fourth this contest.
Essa eu fui, mano, babando pra enterrar a bola.
The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Well defended, shot no good. If it was anyone
Aquela
else,
história, né?
they'd be
Minha bolinha
back on the
chora,
bench
mas não
for
cai.
taking that shot.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. To Horford. Slam dunk.
Só faltava o Blake Griffin conseguir dar esse toco também, né?
The possession in favor of Detroit.
Jaylen Brown tá jogando bem, cara.
Has a look. Deep two there, won't go.
Lindo toco.
With the block.
Lindo toco, Horford. Que jogada, mano. Essa jogada merece a gente finalizar aqui com uma bela cesta, hein, meu. Ah, essa bolinha pro Kyrie é mamão.
Since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7,
Faz
he
ele
will
tocar sob
continue to do
pressão.
so when he surrounds himself with
Caraca,
great
esse
inspiring
Randy Jackson
leaders
tá
with the
embaçado,
likes
hein,
of
mano.
such Kobe Bryant.
Mais uma bola
The ball in
espírita
the hands of
amassada
Kyrie
ali.
Irving. To Horford.
Trocou, segurou. Essa aí, se ele não segura, era roça. Levar uma bolada na cabeça.
Shooting 50%, some yes, some no in this contest.
Ai, fraca.
First one goes
Ainda
down.
bem que caiu.
For the Detroit Pistons, number 14.
Tá bom, tá bom. Aos pouquinhos a gente tá voltando pro jogo. Ó, o Horford tá verdinho. Devagarzinho a gente tá voltando ali pro jogo. Vamos defender bem essa bola aqui.
To Drummond.
Vamos defender, vamos defender.
Able to convert
Vamos lá.
inside.
Old school.
Olha a
equals
bola
high
no
percentage.
gancho que o cara acerta, mano.
Kyrie with the
Vem,
run.
Thais, vem. Ai, caralho.
Rebound Drummond.
O release ali tá me quebrando, hein, mano.
Mikal Bridges to Griffin. Here comes the screen.
Ai, que merda.
Down to Griffin.
Olha.
Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. He's 5 for 10
Pô,
shooting
3 jogadores
50%.
marcando, mano.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Here comes the screen. Irving. Pistons have the rebound. To Mikal Bridges. Tough looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Pô, a gente chegou pertinho ali, eu deixei escapar, hein.
Celtics have it. Here comes the screen. Irving.
Vamos, Thais.
And count the
Linda
basket.
bola, hein, do Thais.
That's what I'm talking about,
De
Ed. It's
costas,
that
hein?
simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Vamos defender essa bola.
Is Smith.
Vamos defender, Kyrie, vamos.
Is Smith. He's 3 of 5.
Caraca, mano.
60%
Como que o
shooting
cara mata
from
uma
the
bola
field.
dessa?
And attention to detail is everything for a professional
Ó,
scorer
Horford em
like that.
cima,
Actually
mano.
getting it done the hard way there.
Here comes the screen. Irving to Brown, down low.
Olha lá, mano. Minha bola não cai, mano.
To Mikal
Eu
Bridges.
tenho muita raiva disso aí, mano.
And abuses the rim. Big finish for Andre Drummond.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Boston with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Hayward to Horford.
Big
finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on the
Boa,
5-foot
Hayward.
rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.
É. O jogo parecia fácil, hein, cara.
To Drummond.
A gente vacilou no começo do jogo, que dava pra ter aberto a diferença. Dava pra gente ter aberto a diferença no começo do jogo, a gente moscou demais, mano. Agora estamos sofrendo a consequência. Nem ferrando. Deixa os caras em quadra.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Entering the game.
Rozier into the front court. The deficit now up to a dozen. Give him 2
Boa,
points.
Rozier.
High percentage.
Ótima bola do Rozier.
That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Rozier é um jogador que tá me surpreendendo muito, cara.
Ish Smith.
Porque ele vem jogo atrás de jogo jogando bem, cara.
Here comes the screen.
Isso, Hayward.
Hayward to Rozier. Zaza Pachulia tips it. They'll recover. 3 to shoot. Rozier shot no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to
Conseguimos
you
marcar a
before the game
transição dos
scouted
caras bem, hein? Boa, Jalen Brown.
Boston secures the
Ótima bola,
rebound.
Jalen Brown.
Hey, check up. Let's go. Screen coming right. Screen coming right.
Hayward to Rozier. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Here comes the screen. Rozier. They need something to go down.
Que?
It's no good.
Parece que o meu boneco tava na frente, hein?
Ish Smith. He's
Para.
now 4 for 6.
Clearly not afraid of the
Que
spotlight
merda,
here,
mano.
because that was not an easy look.
Right down Broadway for
Boa,
the 2.
Rozier.
Defender has to pick him up.
Cara, isso tá me deixando irritado, cara.
The 3 C's. His
Essa
handles
bola
are
mentirosa aí, mano. Caralho, mano. Nós mesmos complicamos o jogo, né?
Detroit with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Doesn't get the bounce. Celtics have it. Hayward to Horford.
Que é isso, Horford?
That one to go. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Ah, o Horford tem que, mano, tem que fazer essa bola, cara. Essa bola tem que cair, cara. O cara, você é 3 vezes maior que o cara ali, meu.
To Smith.
Vamos, Thais, marca direitinho.
Ish Smith. He's now shooting
Porcaria,
5
mano.
for 7.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Across the timeline, it's Rozier. Down a dozen. A bad pass as the Pistons come away with it. To Luke Kennard. Al Horford snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Here comes the screen. Hayward.
Como tá esse?
Finishing inside the paint
Tá
on
ótimo.
that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Ed, you can't
Achei que ia
lunge
conseguir
like
roubar a
that.
bola. Ai, cara, os caras estão num bônus. Não acredito.
And hits the first free throw.
Eles não iam conseguir fazer nada, mano. Eu fiz essa falta ridícula, mano.
And he makes them both.
Você tá de brincadeira comigo.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter with the Pistons way out in front.
12 pontos, galera. Vamos ter que tirar 12 pontos agora no último quarto. Vamos ter que fazer um jogo mágico.
It's the
Vamos lá.
Celtics with the ball as we start this fourth
Desistir eu
quarter.
não vou,
And I
não.
think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You
Rozier.
get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
O negócio é aqui, ó. Você vai ter que jogar muito bem aqui na
Here's
defesa,
Smith
cara.
to Luke Kennard.
E não dá desperdício de bola.
Count the bucket for 2.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Nothing going here on that drive. Nice pass to set things up.
Porzinhos ali
When
usando a
plays like that
tabela.
happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball
Isso aí,
guys will
Porzinho.
100% reward you.
Foi pra isso que você foi contratado, cara.
Is Smith to Luke Kennard. A bad pass, and the Celtics have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you,
Boa,
but in the
olha
playoff
aí.
game, it will.
Movimentação do time ali.
To Porzingis. Trying to cash in. Just off the mark.
No,
Ai, ai,
everybody
ai,
gives so
ai.
much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that
com
position
isso, mano.
without the communication of the backbone of the defense. We
Deu
have a guy back
falta.
there who can block shots and tells you to
Ah,
apply more
tá.
pressure.
8
You know you're in a
segundos.
safe place.
Time to
Ótimo.
adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Pô, tava verdinho, cara. Acertei no verdinho. Na hora que eu acertei no verdinho, o negócio mudou, meu. Rouba, mas não
To
descaradamente assim, né?
Porzingis. Had a chance, but it's no good.
Tentar de matar esse maluco tem
Jackson
hora.
with it. His team leads it by 10. To Smith. Shot from the lane won't go. Rozier with it. He'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Basket's good on the
Olha
follow.
o
Way
Robert
to stay with it.
Williams, mano.
That's a strong finish, regardless of contact.
Juro que eu não tava
Finishing
confiando
strong
nessa
is key.
cesta dele não,
Jackson
viu?
with it. It's an
Aí eu falei, eu
8-point
tô
lead.
embaixo da cesta, eu tenho que conseguir.
To Smith. Goes to the left side. Jackson to Smith.
Vamos, Boston, vamos, Boston. Vamos, Porzinhos.
Scores from the post.
There you
Vamos,
go,
Porzinhos.
finally.
Caramba,
Shoot your
meu.
shot.
Ball's controlled by Boston.
Não afunda, velho.
Screen coming. Has a look. Wide open look won't go.
From the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball
que
down on the ground
bosta.
and drive to the rim.
O cara sozinho, não mata a bola, mano.
Rozier into the front court. Down 12.
Tá foda, hein, mano.
Nothing going here on that drive. Count the 2 for
Bom,
KP
Porzinhos.
at the
Ótima
rim.
bola, Porzinhos.
Great job using that shoulder
Eu
to
tenho que
create
jogar com o
contact
Porzingis
with
ali,
the
porque
defender
esse
without
William
hesitation.
ainda tá lascado, mano.
To Smith. Here comes the screen.
Vamos, Wanamaker, vamos, Wanamaker.
Here's Smith. Gets it in the left corner.
Boa marcação ali, Wanamaker.
Jackson to Smith. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Mais uma bolinha no
Man
estouro
down,
do
man down. You
cronômetro.
gotta get up and contest the shot.
Celtics have it.
É a hora que a gente tá marcando bem, o cara mata a bolinha ali no estouro do cronômetro.
Take stock of the floor. Screen coming. To Porzingis. Runner here won't go down.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to
Outra
the
bolinha
side,
que chora e não
talk to
cai.
him, express to him how much contact there was, so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the
Não
court.
dá, né, cara?
Short jumper won't fall. To Rozier. To Porzingis. From the
Filha da
painted area.
puta, mano.
Won't go down.
Maldito Porzingis,
Lead
mano.
is 12. To Smith.
Me afundando, mano. Filho da mãe, velho.
To Reggie Jackson. Has a chance. Reggie Jackson, not that time. Timeout, Boston.
Perde
as
tempo,
they'll make
mano.
sure
Perde
they're
tempo que eu vou
all on
tirar
the
esse cara do
same
meu
page
time.
here in the fourth quarter.
Vai tomar banho, velho. Sai fora, mano. Vai afundar o time de outro. Maldito. Precisando ganhar, cara. Esse cara afundando a gente desse jeito, sai fora.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both
Tá
teams
jogando
making
nada, mano.
changes.
For the Pistons, number 23, Blake Griffin.
Gets to the basket, but it's
Feito
no good.
Desequilibrou ali, mas ó,
Pistons have it. Griffin to Smith.
dava pra ter subido pra enterrar essa bola aí.
And draws contact.
Tá bom, Thais,
it's
é isso aí.
Griffin going to the line for two.
Não me dá fácil pra
Aggressive
esses
play
caras
there,
não.
but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Vou mostrar pra eles que agora não vai ser
Blake
fácil aqui no
Griffin,
garrafão
couple free
não.
throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on
O
the
Thais
first
acabou de
free throw.
entrar e tá cansado, mano. Prestar atenção aqui no rebote.
Goes 2 for 2.
Que não teve, né? Mas beleza.
Across the
Aí, o que
timeline,
aconteceu
it's
com a
Rozier.
gente, cara?
Trailing by 14.
Aconteceu um maldito Porzingis,
The
né?
drive right to the basket. That's
Foi isso que
what you like to
aconteceu, né?
see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
12 pontos.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Knocks it
Eu
down
não
from
consigo mais
mid-range.
defender, cara. Não sei o que aconteceu.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender
O
did.
cara fica meio bugado ali.
Here comes the screen. Nice pass to get
Boa
things
bola,
going.
Daniel Thais.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they
Agora tá
knew they could be
marcando
active
direitinho.
recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do.
Aí vai vir no estouro do cronômetro que eu vou tomar aquelas bolas milagrosas, olha lá.
Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Cara pressionado, pá, toma bola milagrosa.
Rozier with it. 14-point deficit. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
When Kyrie Irving went out, we saw Terry Rozier become that guy for the Celtics, hence even getting the name Scary Terry. No doubt about it, he may be a starter eventually, and that may be a conundrum for the Celtics.
Out of bounds, last touch by the Celtics. Pistons retain possession.
Boa, Rozier. Mais um pouco eu conseguia ficar com a bola.
Here comes some substitutions.
Vamos, time. Vamos, Boston, vamos. Dá pra chegar, meu. Dá pra chegar.
Griffin. It's no good. Shots not going down. Nice.
Dá pra chegar, mas tem que pegar esse rebote, mano.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Boston with the basketball. And look out.
This type of game needs to be
quase
celebrated.
machucou o Tais,
This is the
mano.
type of culture that is
Quase quebra o
fostered when you
pescoço
play with
ali.
unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great,
Tatum.
that's the difference between winning and
Ótimo.
losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Nice pace.
Mais uma do Tais.
And slams it down.
Vamos voltar pro jogo. Vamos voltar pro jogo, Boston.
And they call the foul.
Não.
Careful there, Jet.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Looks like some
Era só pra fazer
substitutions are
pressão.
coming on in.
Era só pra fazer pressão ali, só.
To Mikal Bridges. He's denied.
Linda bola
That
do
kid
Tais.
can block out the sun, Ed.
Rozier into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Pass stolen by Detroit. And Jay called the foul.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Cara, eu não toquei a bola ali, mano.
From long
Cadeira, viu,
range,
mano?
off the mark, no good. Out of bounds, last touch by the Pistons.
Porra, meu.
Time to shuffle things up.
Toque maldito o jogo deu agora, mano.
Celtics have it.
Sai fora, mano. Vai roubar pra lá.
Rozier rocking the
Toma.
rim.
Rozier de
I don't
novo.
think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Griffin to Jackson.
2 minutos e 50. Vamos.
Shot from in close, no good.
That's how
Isso.
you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nothing going here on that drive. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. And a pass stolen by Boston. To Hayward. And the finish,
Boa, Tais.
slam dunk.
This type of game needs to be
Tais
celebrated.
morreu.
This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with
Colocar o
unselfish
Horford ali
players.
que o Tais
When you give
morreu.
up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys
Usando
smiling, when you
muito
see them
ele
giving
ali,
each other
tá
high fives,
cansado.
that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is
Vamos,
one of the most
Boston,
brilliant
vamos,
things we
Boston.
have in this game.
To Luke Kennard. Jackson.
Boa, Hayward.
Ball's
Agora a
controlled
hora
by
de ter
Boston.
calma.
Here comes the screen. Oh,
Tá
emphatic
lá.
slam.
Boa,
Oh, man, did you
Tais.
see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand.
Tá se
Jackson
movimentando e
with it.
jogando bem o
They lead
Tais.
it. 4-point game.
Vamos lá, atenção na marcação.
Here's Jackson down low. Oh, he had
Isso,
it.
time. Vamos, Hayward.
Hayward to
A bola
Rozier.
aqui no Rozier.
Count it.
Bela bola do Rozier. Que gancho lindo.
Jackson with it. Leads a bucket.
Vamos lá, vamos defender essa bola.
Griffin to Reggie Jackson.
Vem que eu
Oh,
puxo a
defender
cadeira.
pulling the chair.
Ótima.
That's
Aí
out.
ele não
Last
toca a
touch by
bola
Terry
errada.
Rozier. Both coaches dipping into their
Cara, isso me
reserves.
mata,
Changes
mano.
coming onto
Porra,
the
mano. Eu
floor.
mirei no boneco e toquei, cara. É a bola do jogo, cara.
Jackson and a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Boston Celtics are in the penalty.
Bola de empatar o jogo, cara.
Griffin to Jackson.
Pode, meu.
Lets it fly from long range. Defense was ready.
Boa,
Reggie
Tatum.
Jackson unable to hit. Screen coming. To Horford.
Vamos, Horford.
Slams it down.
Descansado,
If you didn't
Horford.
dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Bela jogada do Al Horford. Rozier. Como que ele tá pressionado?
This quarter's in the books. This game is all tied up.
É, galera. 88 a 88. Fomos buscar esse jogo na bacia das almas. Impressionante.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of
Vamos
his
para
own.
prorrogação.
Let's do it. Overtime
Vamos
is
para o
underway.
overtime, mais 5 minutinhos.
Irving to Horford.
Trocou.
Stuffs it
Horford.
down with
Boa, boa,
authority.
boa.
Whoa, he
Vamos jogar
got up
sério,
there,
galera.
just
O
showing
jogo
you
aqui
that
vai
40
ser
inch
sério,
vertical.
hein?
Jackson with it. Down just a couple. To Griffin.
Ah, o Porzingis tá jogando. O Porzingis tava acabando com o
Here
meu
comes the
jogo, hein,
screen.
meu?
Griffin. Pass taken
Boa,
away by the
Horford.
Celtics.
Que bela bola. Jaylen Brown, vai lá
To
dentro,
Jaylen
Jaylen Brown.
Whoa, Jaylen
Nossa,
Brown
que
above the
lindo
rim.
contra-ataque.
The effort is what concerns me the most.
Jaylen
Effort is
Brown apareceu
replenishable.
pro
If you're
jogo
tired,
agora numa
raise your
hora
hand,
crítica.
Check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your
Essencial
team
ele
win the
aparecendo
game.
no
Not
jogo
you just
agora.
staying in the game to be better on offense.
Griffin to Reggie Jackson.
Isso.
Shot
Marcação
clock
em
coming
cima.
down to 4. Down to 3. A bad
Jaylen Brown,
pass
tá
and the
descansado,
Celtics have
moleque.
it.
Era pra ir lá dentro, mas beleza.
Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock winding down. To Horford. Andre Drummond rejects it.
Caramba, que
Five
toco, hein,
now.
meu? Filho da mãe, deu um toco lindo.
Jackson to Mikal Bridges.
Boa, boa marcação. Bela Hayward. Vai pra dentro.
Celtics have it.
Vai pra dentro.
Oh, with the foul.
bom,
And a
cavamos a
chance coming
faltinha.
up at the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you
Ótimo.
want to
Acabou uma
send to the
faltinha,
line
tá
for a
ótimo.
free two.
Vamos lá, vamos converter esses dois lances livres. Primeiro.
Count it.
Vamos lá, vamos converter o segundo. Boa, Hayward. Aparecendo também pro jogo no momento crucial.
Jackson with it.
Agora é manter a
Down
consistência
6.
aqui na defesa. A mesma consistência que a gente conseguiu manter nos últimos 4 minutos do jogo.
Gets it in the right corner. Off the iron.
Que é isso,
It came out.
Horford?
To Irving. From the outside, no good.
What happened is
Essa
he
eu
didn't
forcei,
balance
hein? Não
himself
devia ter
off the
forçado,
defender.
não.
He didn't initiate contact. He
Ainda
allowed
bem que o
the
Jaylen
contact
Brown
to
ali fez uma
initiate
boa
him.
marcação.
We can break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Bolinha do Blake Griffin aí.
Boston with the basketball. Surveys the floor. Irving to Horford. Andre Drummond. Huge block. Incredible. 6 tonight.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball.
Boa defesa.
Especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Irving.
Aí é Curry.
Shot in the lane won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence
Então,
of
o
him
jogo
in the
começa
paint
a roubar
was
numas
enough to
horas,
throw
hein,
off the
velho?
concentration of the guy trying to drop the
Olha.
layup in.
And he throws it down. Andre Drummond with the
Essa
slam.
sacanagem, mano.
Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Here comes the screen. Irving to Horford. Trying to cash in. That's
Boa,
what you
Jaylen
come to
Brown.
expect.
Boa.
Your best players making baskets.
You
Ótima
know what I
bola,
like
Jaylen
about this
Brown.
pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Griffin.
Isso. Que isso?
Driving right
Trocou
to
a
the
marcação do
basket.
nada ali. Isso, vai empurrando ele pra fora, Jaylen Brown.
And he buries it.
Caramba, que bola, hein?
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those.
Caraca,
Nice
mano.
extra move there.
Kyrie across the timeline. 2-point advantage. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. And stuffs it down.
Boa, boa, Curry.
It's that easy,
É
Ed.
isso
You
aí,
never want
meu.
to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Jackson with it. He'll run the offense.
Vamos lá, vamos lá.
Griffin
Marcação
to Jackson.
certinha, Porzingis. Isso, Curry. Isso, em cima dele.
Shot clock to 4 for
Não
the
deixa.
Pistons. Griffin.
Boa, Porzingis, desequilibrado.
It's Irving with the rebound.
Boa, garoto.
Here's the call. Intentional foul.
Ótima
Referee all
marcação.
over it. Here's a tie-up and an intentional foul. That means
Mais
free
uma
throws coming with
falta.
a little under 30 seconds to play.
Aí a gente vai pra linha de lance livre. Agora é a hora de converter, viu? Cada bolinha convertida aqui vai valer ouro.
First free throw
Boa.
is good.
Foi um pouco mais fraco, mas caiu. Vamos, vamos. Vamos, Curry. Concentração, pressão da torcida. Curry na linha de lance livre. Converteu o
Able to
segundo.
convert on both free
Ótimo.
throws. Whistle stops play.
Cortando a
We'll get a
diferença
timeout
para
here for
6
Detroit,
pontos.
as they'll make sure they're all on the same wavelength here in this
O
fourth
Boston
quarter
vem
of play.
conquistando uma vitória, uma virada histórica, cara. Nossa, o Tai salvou meu jogo hoje, hein? Ele ficou cansadão, cara. Ficou cansadão, não vou mexer não. Deixar o Horford em quadra mesmo. Eu vou tirar, sabe o que? Eu vou tirar o Porzingis e pôr o Tatum.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Aqui em cima do Blake Griffin com o Tatum. Pressionou.
Griffin to Reggie Jackson.
Bolinha de dois, caiu no rebote. Bolinha no Curry.
And here's the foul. Right now it's a two-possession
Mais uma
game,
faltinha,
so
faltando
if he hits one or two of
9.3
these,
segundos.
that could be all she wrote.
Vamos, Curry, vamos converter mais essas duas. Vamos tirar todas as chances dos caras. Opa, caiu a primeira bola. Bela, caiu a primeira bola. Novamente, concentração. Questão da torcida, a torcida é de pé, hein? Ai, caiu a segunda bola. Aí a vaca já deitou.
Stolen by Boston. Deep three at the buzzer. It's a victory
Mas,
here
hein?
for the Celtics as they win it in
Galera, conseguimos conquistar uma vitória mágica agora, hein? Buscamos esse jogo aí. Buscamos o jogo no quarto, hein, cara? Nos últimos 4 minutinhos ali, conseguindo levar o jogo para prorrogação. Incrível, incrível. Conseguimos levar o jogo aí pro overtime. O Horford, nossa, o Horford jogou demais. O Rozier, Daniel Tais ajudando muito ali, hein? Incrível. Vamos ver quem foi o jogador do jogo. O Horford, novamente. Jogou tudo e mais um pouco, hein? Bela bola, Horford, bela bola. Jogou tudo e mais um jogo. Vamos ver as melhores jogadas do jogo. Vamos ali a jogadinha. Um pick and roll com um Porzingis em cima de 2 ali logo no começo do jogo, isso daí. A roubada de bola, contra-ataque. Enterrada do Jaylen Brown. E essa bolinha aí também, salvadora. Boa, galera. Conseguimos ganhar. Suado, mas ganhamos. Suado, mas ganhamos. Nossa quarta vitória aqui na temporada. Quarta vitória seguida. Uniforme preto, uniforme da sorte, viu? Esse uniforme nos dá sorte. Galera, vamos ficando por aqui. Quem puder nos ajudar aí, deixem um gostei, se inscrevam aí no canal, ativem o sininho de notificação, deixem comentários e a gente volta amanhã com mais um jogo, beleza? Muito obrigado a todos, um grande abraço, valeu, falou!